Hello and welcome to HOI4. We are playing Manchukuo here, and it is the 15th of January 1940. Japan, with the aid of Manchukuo, took over the majority of China, and they created a few, well actually just two, isn't it? Yeah, they've only got two puppets out of that. They took all the rest. We took a bit. Manchukuo remained the same, but yeah, let's see if we can change the situation with Manchukuo on this episode. Let's see if we can actually vassalize them, take them over. Thank you for your comments, by the way. Yeah, much appreciated. Yep, we have a building program going on because I've done some figures, and we're going to need a shed load of factories, no matter whether they are military, civilian or whatever. It would help us to actually get our civilian ones up and running. But yep, we will just change those over. That area there is that area there, in it. Yep, it's only going to increase the amount of aluminium in the area, so we're not producing support equipment or aircraft, so that's not really going to make any difference to us. And our trade on that is, let's have a look. Japanese are only taking a bit of it at the moment, so we need more steel. basically. They're taking just about everything that we've got. We could do with steel factories being produced in this version of HOI4, but that's the Millennium Dawn version, so there you go. Okay, let's go. Yes, we are at peace at the moment, so we've got a bit of a build-up situation going on. I'm still producing the rifles, the Liao Type 13s, as opposed to those, because I've got quite good production on that, and until I get rid of that deficit, or get it down to zero, and then I'll change it over. And then we'll get those factories doing something a bit more useful. Okay, our Overlord is doing agility focus at the moment. So yeah, if we do the math on their kind of resources that they've got available to them, if we say 80 and 94, so 93, we need 25% of that, I believe. Is it 25% or is that 20%? It's 20% to get the two emperors. Yeah, so that's a lot of factories that we're going to need. So yeah, building all those. I don't think we'll have the slots for it, but we'll see what we can actually do with our extra space here. And I was looking at the situation with the naval, you know, where we were trying to do a naval invasion or part of the Chinese coast. We couldn't do it because I haven't looked at this, but we haven't even got the basic transport actually done. So that was why. It's not because we didn't have any intelligence in the area or anything like that. It's just because we hadn't got the transports actually done. So we can't do naval invasions until we do that. Okay, so the rest of Japan's forces kind of just sort themselves out. They're going back home, they're resting, they're recouping, they're doing whatever. Manchukuo's forces are putting themselves on that border there. Mongolian border's being sorted out there. Xiankang, of course that's the other puppet, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, nobody's bothering with that. So we're just going to keep our forces kind of just nowhere at the moment, because if I put them on a border, actually if I put them on the border there, then Russia is going to increase their forces there. Germany and Russia are not at war at the moment. I don't think, well, I don't know, it should be well over another year before they go to war. However, as things have turned out, we have no Vichy France, so things aren't going according to plan. And that could be a problem for our future endeavours, Republican Spain. because they would be facing an Italy, not Germany, but Italy. Yeah, things could actually go the wrong way in Europe, I think, but I don't know. We shall see anyway. Let us, in the meantime, get our general sorted. Yes, that's a good one. That was a good trait for him. And it would be nice to have some of these troops actually built up to force majeure. So let's get them trained up to their absolute limits. We've got some really good seasoned troops there. And veterans as well, yay. Right, yeah, we can't do a lot about that army experience yet, can we? No, because we're still doing that. So, as soon as we get rid of that, we can do something. Why not get rid of it, but have it? I think tanks will probably go to our infantry guy. Alright, it's saying that he's got a trait, but what a surprise. No. What about this guy? Nope. See, you come back into the game after a save, and this is what happens. Yeah, so I think we'll take over Manchukuo. We'll vassalize them. We're currently doing give Falkenhausen citizenship at the moment, so we'll try and get him as a general in the offensive role there. So give our troops some leeway. I think this may be a good idea actually to get us up to war economy as well. Reduce those consumer goods. We only have 7 working towards our, well, it's jumping between our leader at the moment, 7 and 6, there you go. So that's not very clever. Okay, so let's come down here because we're going to have to jump on. Right, we're doing that and we're doing that at the moment. I think they're a bit far ahead. We're going to need support groups in our units probably. I would like, yeah, right, okay, so I'd like to do the naval bit, so we're going to do that. Let's give us the facility to do naval invasions, because this territory never gets invaded by the Japanese. They always do the strike south, and they never go for Malaya in these areas. So I think we could. They go for these, and they go for the Dutch East Indies and Australia. But yeah, every time I played against Japan, they've never gone for these areas. So I think we could actually exploit that. So we're going to do that. I'm going to try and increase our war support when it comes to it. Okay, so we haven't got an attaché working for us. We've still got trade going to our Overlord, which works for us. I suppose we could actually go up to speed 5 at the moment. We've still got low legitimacy, so... Right, now that excavation should actually help out with our resources. If it did, I don't really see the result of that. That's still a bit far ahead for my liking, so we're going to use our time wisely here. Let's get that back, and let's see if we can get some more research time. Okay, that's Falkenhausen in our camp now, so let's vassalize Manchukuo. Let's get their factories. Well, that's presuming we can actually do that with there's nothing on there that I saw that it said that you couldn't do that, so right, I think the rest of these troops will go back to this guy. He's our infantry guy. It's going to take a while for those. How are we doing on production? So 33 days, okay. so what we got here, this is the new tank. Right, yes, the new tank, we were going to upgrade it, weren't we? So, exit out. So soft attack gives us 14.9. Reliability is quite poor. Okay, that equals out. So, how are we doing on speed? If we do that... and then that, well, that's 450, so that's maxed us out. So let's do that and that. There we go. We have a better tank coming. Not brilliant, but not nothing either. Okay, well that ended quite quickly. Okay, so say in May we can actually change our rifle out. Then it'll just be upgrades. Right, we have got political power coming, so I'm going to change this out, I think, to war economy. Let's get more of our factories actually producing stuff. And that's going to take forever, that is. So I will alternate these. Because at the end of the day, we're going to need tanks. We can do artillery. We can produce a new infantry template with artillery. Transport planes is not going to be an issue, I don't think. Actually, it will if we're invading places, because that would be... yeah, that would be good for supply, actually. Yeah, thinking about it, now that we've got supply issues with aircraft, yeah, why not do it? Although this is the World War II mod in it, so their range isn't going to be brilliant, so it's wherever we could actually put them. And that is also another thing with aircraft. Right, we've got that one we can do out. Just thinking about kind of the bombing score. We've got no aircraft at all at the moment. So do we gain close air support to actually help our troops on the ground? But we'd have to do the fighter and then close air support, or do we do like tactical bomber? I mean, that's going to give us strategic bombing. Or do we go for just a strategic bomber? That gives us more. The practicality is of we're infantry based, so I would go that way and then that way, or just a tactical bomber to start off with. But if we just have tactical bombers to start off with, we've got no air superiority. So it's tricky. It's not clear cut. But yeah, we're going to have to build ourselves up quite fast here. And they're doing naval air, so... okay, Legionary Romania just join the Axis, so... that's both sides of Yugoslavia that's going to get eaten up then, I would presume. Okay, they're befriending Japan, that's a good sign, I think. Is it? Maybe. Be nice to get some production licenses out of this, but I don't think we can do that yet. I think we have to be kind of an independent ally, don't we, to actually do that. Right, so let's put them back on there. Yep, I'm not fussed about losing anything. Are we producing any more? We are, very slowly. Very, very slowly. How are we doing on that? Yeah, 20 days left. Okay, so we've got 18 months basically left for armor research, so we ought really to get as much of that done in the time possible. So what's the soft attack on that? Oops. And that one, okay. So soft attack. I wish they'd keep them in one place. Oh, they are. Right, okay. Yeah, so we've done an improved version of that. So it doesn't really give us much of a benefit, to be honest. Okay. Okay, so we have vassalized Manchukuo. It is now ours. It's now Manchukuo. That's a good sign. So it's going to take ages to actually get to that bit. Will this have any immediate impact? Will we gain China back instantly? It's got to be worth doing. I know it crucified us before, but we're not at war at this stage, so Japan shouldn't be in a position of losing any ground here because they've already got it. What they'll lose is probably all that, and that, maybe. I don't know. We have a troop. Okay, that was a bit preemptive, actually getting rid of our training division. Okay, we're missing equipment. Artillery, apparently. Okay. Right, synthetic oil. Now, synthetic oil plants. Do they add to your factories? I don't think they do, because they're not listed on there. When you have rocket sites, nuclear reactors and whatnot, they're not actually listed within your factories. So I think producing a synthetic refinery would not actually help us at the moment. We did actually gain oil from there, so it's not as if we're short of oil. We are short of steel. In fact, that's gone up. Right, okay, so again that's a bit far ahead, but we could actually increase our oil and rubber production by the ones that we've already got. Okay, let's give him a... Ooh, we've actually got Falkenhausen on there, that's good. No, I'm thinking that that's our troop that's just produced. No, it's him, isn't it? Okay. So let's give those to him because he's a cavalry officer. Right, okay, so we've got quite a few here then. And they are dotted around the place. Right, let's put them all with him. Let's get them trained up. We have just gained more regiments there. Divisions. Let's get them up to our standard. And another one. Wow. Okay, that equals them out. If we're having them as fire and maneuver teams, I'd like to do what I did before and have like 3 or 4 of our units on a particular tile. So yeah, let's do 12 because that gives us a bit of flexibility then, doesn't it? That's quite a good number for fire and maneuver teams to work around the tiles. And it's not that far off from actually an invasion force. It's a bit much, but okay, so everybody is now not green. This feels as if we've gone back to the beginning where we're doing a prep up session. Right, it's 1914, they're finally getting the 0. Should have prioritised that. They have not got our hindsight though. Right, what is the German Reich doing? Oh, you are shitting me. It's 1940. You could at least be going into Northern Africa and just doing a little battle all the way across there, getting the British involved there. But they're not. Or they could have took out Greece. No, they're going for the biggie. That's clever. Great. Well, I hope they're ready for it, cause if they're not, they're going to get crucified. So we have what? 221 to 358. They've only got 3 ships left. Well, on paper. Right, okay, so manpower aside, on paper, Germany could actually do it at the moment if they don't fuck it up. Right, we have transports now, so we can do naval invasions in the future. Good. I'm going to get that one going at the moment because it gives us a bit more stuff. Right, okay, so we need now another military factory, so how long is that going to take? 52 days. Let's see if we can get it. And we will give him the last one. Right, let's stop him. Section them over to that. Let's not waste equipment. Okay, we forgot to produce our stuff, so let's upgrade that. And we shouldn't have a deficit there, so let's bid that. That gives everybody a factory then, doesn't it? Right, and we do need more factories, so we do one like that. That tells our Overlord, yes, we are serious here, we need everything. It's still on the cusp of us having factories, so oh, that's Trotsky down. Oh dear. Right, okay. So that's the national government. So what did... No, that did not annex them at all. We annexed Manchukuo, but we did not annex these. None of them. Oh dear, that was a waste. Changes in the world situation may affect this. Yeah, okay. Right, so we are way off from doing that. So what's going to actually benefit us at the moment? Can't do that because we haven't got motorized, not yet. I'll keep on. We're putting that off, but that would actually get us more factories. So let's do. Research is not really a thing at the moment, so let's get more factories. Right, okay. It may be prudent now to actually put our troops on that border, even if we're not going to use them, because the Soviet Union will then see that as a threat. Or hold on. they will see that as a threat. They will put more troops there, but then they will probably see that as a threat and go to war with us because we're on the side of the Axis. Yes. Yeah, this is what I thought was going to happen. Yeah, that just leads us into a war then with the Soviet Union. And probably with the Allies at the same time. I'm not sure how we can actually play that. If we sign in the Tripartite Act now, what's the Soviet Union doing? They're doing anti-capitalist diplomacy. So, alright, so they could actually reconcile with Japan at the moment. I think we'll have to wait and see on that. I don't know whether we're going to get the correct intelligence which should give us the information that we want. Right, how many days is that now? That's only 33 days off. So, which is going to be more? I'd want factory output. No, I want resources, don't I? Yeah, let's get that going. Ah, right, okay, so we've got that. Let's get our Captain of Industry. He's going to help us with infrastructure and civilian factories. Hopefully. Well, that's what his job is anyway. Right, okay, so let's start giving troops to him. Was that Bulgaria and Romania? Okay, so they've decided to have a little spat. Okay. Are they in the Axis? Nope. See, Bulgaria, that's a terrible move. Ah, okay, yeah. I see why. Well, we can't even... We need at least 30 divisions to be able to send volunteer forces, so... Yeah, we're just a bit shy on that. We're 2 divisions off. 1 division off, actually. Ah, okay. This is all of... the hell is that? 3 cavalry? I don't think so. We'll get rid of that. It's horrible. Alright, this is the incremental steps, so that's... yeah, that's helpful, that is. That means we don't have to produce infantry templates, we can use theirs. Has he got any traits? Can we give him any traits? No, a bit too early apparently. He's supposed to be an expert, but we can't give him any traits. Okay. Yeah, I'm not too sure what we're going to do with his troops. Right, okay, so that, from where we're on about just discussing with a war with Russia, Japan has decided apparently that is the way to go. And that's their order. That's their battle order. Oh dear. Well, this could be a short-run campaign. Okay, thinking about that then. Yeah, okay, so let's get infantry on the go. Infantry defense weapons. Okay, we're still short on that, aren't we? 43 days, okay. So I think we have actually gained a factory. Somewhere along the lines we've gained a factory. Because that's now not going from 7 to 6, it's just steady on 8. trouble is, our Overlord is nicking all of our supplies. Yeah, so we extract 67, we're exporting immediately 64, and yet, as it stands, where are we? Extra trade to Overlord is 100%, right? Well, we need those things there. That's our production. So anything extra we produce, yeah, should go to our Overlord. It's not. It's just all of it's going to our Overlord, basically. That ain't helpful. In fact, I think that's a fault. Okay, so let's see if we can get some more steel out of that. We did have decisions there, didn't we? That will give us 16. Let's do that. Let's get that on the go. Okay, Italy declared war on Greece. Okay. That only gives us production of 16, doesn't it? Doesn't give us any factories. Okay. I think we may be fighting just a defensive war on this bit. We may not be able to actually include ourselves on the front lines. So, hold on, no. Japan's doing a strike south doctrine. So they will go to a non-aggression pact with the Soviet Union. Okay, we may be saved here. For a while anyway. Right, I'm not going to deploy our troops up there. I'm going to use these two. What's his traits like? 2, 2, 3, and 3. So supply is quite good on. But this guy's even better. And he's equal, if not better. So our guys are actually better than the expert. Right. Okay. How do we do this? So we're going to be going into there and there. Now we've got that border there, haven't we? But well, that's very clever, isn't it? We can't actually get through that border. About Xiankang. I'd love to know what their troops are there. Trouble is, this area up here is terrible infrastructure. 3 and a 1 with a 1, so getting supply to that would be terrible. That's the 3. Yeah, okay. They've got nobody up there, have they? If they're going to go through there with Siam, okay, so we're going to need to take French Indochina. So let's have him. Let's have him concentrate his forces there with a move down to there. And then his forces, because they've got very few there at all, on that side. With an order to do that. Okay guys, prep up. And oh right, okay, we are nearing time here. In fact, we're over time. I do apologise. Okay, hope you like this one. Hope you can join me in the next one, and I'll see you then. See you later. Bye.